Hello everyone, Douglas here, and welcome to my Doctor Who review, and today I will be reviewing The End of the World. This story is our first story that takes place in the future, and when you look at our previous story, Rose, that took place in the present day, so now we are in the future. This story is the second story to be written by the showrunner, Russell T. Davies, and this story is partly based on Douglas Adams's The Restaurant at the End of the Universe. I remember when I first watched this story as a kid, I was really impressed. Our cold open scene begins with a recap of the previous story, and we see Rose, played by Billie Piper, is inside the TARDIS. We see the Ninth Doctor, played by Christopher Eccleston, is trying to impress Rose, and we see the Doctor is piloting the TARDIS, and we are in a room, and it turns out they are on a space station called Platform 1. We find out from the Doctor that the year is 5.5-Apple-265 billion years in the future. One of the impressive shots that we see the sun is expanding, and it's the end of the world. Our opening scene begins, and we see the space station, and I have to say, the space station looks like a cross, and that is impressive. We find out from the Doctor that the Earth has a half an hour before it gets roasted. We see an alien with a blue face, and that is the steward, played by Simon Day. And this is the first time the Doctor uses psychic paper. We are introduced to the guests of Platform 1, Jabba, played by Yasmin Bannerman, the Marks of Balhoun, played by Jimmy V. One of the funniest scenes I like is when we see Jabba gives a tree to the Doctor, and the Doctor gives air from his lungs. We see the utterance of the repeated mean gives the Doctor a silver ball. We are introduced to the last human of Earth, Cassandra O'Brien. And let me say this, how the blazes is that a human? And she looks like some sort of trampoline. We see the staff brings in a jukebox, and it's called an iPod, which I found funny. And the first song is Tainted Love by Soft Cell. We see Jabba scans the Doctor, and we see the steward is given the same metal ball. And it doesn't sound suspicious, right? We see Jabba does find out which species the Doctor is, and we see the metal ball opens, and it's a robot spider. We see Rose meets Raffalo, played by Becky Amory, and we see her in the vent, and she sees the robot spider, and then there is another one, and there is more, and she is killed. We see Rose starts asking the Doctor where he is from, but he doesn't answer it. We see the steward meets the robot spider, and the robot spider deactivates the sun filter, and he is killed. We find out from Cassandra that the reason she looks like that because she got stretched in operations, and one of the best Rose scenes is when we see Rose and Cassandra are talking, and Rose wins the argument that she is the last human. And you tell her, Rose! One of the scenes I like is when we see Jabba is talking to the Doctor, and she is hinting something, but we will find out till the end. We see the Doctor and Jabba go to the engine room. We see the utterance of the repeated mean knocks Rose out. We see the Doctor sees the robot spider, and we see Jabba gets it for the Doctor. We see the Earth has 10 minutes left, and Cassandra decides to do a traditional ballad called Toxic by Britney Spears. And how is this a ballad? We find out from the Doctor that there is going to be another sun descending, and it's Rose. And we see the Doctor is trying to stop the sun descending, and he saves her. We find out that the utterance of the repeated mean are remote-controlled droids. And the real mastermind is Cassandra. And I had a feeling that was going to happen. We see Cassandra orders the robot spiders to explode, and the force field is gone. We see the Doctor and Zeba must go to the engine room, and the switch is on the other side. How obvious. And how are you going to get through the fan propellers? We see Zeba is holding down the switch, and she calls him a Time Lord. And we see Zeba dies, and the fan propellers are speeding up. One of the best scenes is that there is 10 seconds left, and we see the Doctor closes his eyes, and he goes through the fan propellers, and he times it perfectly. And he gets the seals back up, and the Earth is destroyed. One of the things I did not mention that Cassandra has an ostrich egg, and inside the egg is the teleportation device, and we see Cassandra is back, and we hear creaking, and she dies. We see the Doctor and Rose are back in the present day. We find out from the Doctor that Gallifrey is gone, and the Time Lords are dead. And the Doctor is the last of the Time Lords. We see the Doctor and Rose are going to have fish and chips, and that is a good way to end the story. I will say the end of the world is a classic. I will say the prosthetics are really impressive, and they look like real aliens. I will say the CGI is amazing, and looking at the Earth getting destroyed is amazing, and I'm still impressed with this story. The script by Russell T Davies is great, and the direction by Euros Lyn is great, and I will give The End of the World a 10 out of 10. So that is my review of The End of the World. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to this channel, and I will see you next time for my review of The Unquiet Dead.